In today's video, I'm reviewing the Yosuda Dolphin Elliptical, and as you can see, this thing is not small. It's 74 inches long. It takes up a lot of space, so if you don't have room, this is not going to be a good fit for you. But if you're somebody who likes the challenge of a cardio workout, this thing has 32 levels of resistance, 20 degrees of incline, and you're using both your arms and your legs, so you're going to burn a ton of calories. And if you're somebody like me who has joint pain, this is low impact, so you're going to be able to work out with minimal pain or no pain at all. Let's get into it. Now, nothing's more annoying than a wobbly elliptical machine. So when it comes to stability, you have to start from the ground up. So the base is wide here, but more important are these little knobs here. These are feet that are adjustable. I can move them up and down in height. And the whole reason for that is so that I can stabilize the machine as it relates to my flooring. So if you have uneven floors, you have the ability to adjust each corner so that the whole machine is balanced as it relates to your floor. Now, another thing that adds to the stability is this double rail right underneath each pedal. That's going to distribute the weight better versus having one rail. And the way I like to think about it is, if you think about roller skates versus inline skates, with roller skates, you have two wheels in the front, two wheels in the back, and it creates a wider base. So it's easier to ride on those versus inline skates that it's just a one row or one rail of wheels, which makes it more unstable. So the double rail combined with the adjustable feet here, gives this machine a lot of stability. The pedals are very spacious, very big. They have a grippy, soft texture to them. And I actually sometimes go barefoot on these. The front of the pedal has a lip so that you can push your foot against that and it doesn't slip off. And on the back side, that lip actually tapers down so you can have your foot come off if your foot is very big. Now, the pedal is connected to the flywheel. It's a 20-pound flywheel, and it also connects to the handle here so that you can use your arms and your legs at the same time. So everything's interconnected. Everything flows very smoothly, which really surprised me, and it's also very quiet. When it comes to the handles, you have two types of handles. You have moving handles that are connected to the pedals, so you can work out your upper and lower body at the same time. These are long, they're about 19 inches in length, and that's a good thing because that way more people can use this machine. Whether you're short or tall, you have enough space there to grab the handles at a position that's comfortable for you. And then you have the stationary handles that allow me to control some of the functions on the machine and also check my heart rate and body fat percentage. I don't feel that the body fat percentage reading is very accurate, but it's there. Now, with the left handle, I'm able to control the resistance up and down by pressing a plus and minus button. With the right handle, I'm able to control the incline of the pedals all the way up to 20. So they do have a function, and I do like that I have the option to control them with my hands instead of having to touch the control panel at all times. I like what Yosuda did here with the rails. They only incline from the center of the machine here. The front and the back legs stay stationary, and I think that's smart because if you look at treadmills, they incline from the front, and that causes them to lose stability. They become a little bit more shaky when you incline them. But this one, you incline it from the center, the front leg, the hind leg, and it even has a center leg, are all touching the floor, and for that reason, it remains very stable. Now, when it comes to the control panel here, everything seems very easy to use. However, the programs, selecting programs can be a little bit confusing. So as you look at right here in the center, it says manual. That's where the programs are going to be. Now, in order for me to change the programs, I don't see any button that says program. So what I have to do is actually hit resistance. So with the resistance button, I can go up to the beginner program, and each one of these programs has 4 different levels. I can go to advanced and sporty. So it's not very clear as to how to get there unless you read the manual, of course, but it would be better if they actually had buttons that said manual, beginner, advanced, and sporty. That would make it a whole lot easier to get to. Now, once I select a program, then I can hit mode, and then it goes into 4 different levels for each of those programs. Sporty has 4 different levels. If I hit reset, I can go back and then select another mode. If I go to advanced, hit mode, and then it goes to 4 different levels for advanced. So pretty clear as far as the buttons go, but it's not very clear on how to get to the programs just by looking at the buttons here. Now I'll go over my pros and cons. Number one would be that this is a big machine. So if you don't have a lot of space, if you're somebody who's working with very little room, then this is not going to be a good fit for you, which sucks because it gives you a great workout if it's good on the joints, but if the space is not there, this is not going to be a good fit because it's bigger than a weight bench. Number two would be that the programs, the LCD display, the monitor, the console, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't show you the programs right away. You have to finagle your way to them. You have to figure it out. Of course, if you read the manual, you can figure it out, but it would be easier if the programming was already there for me to just press one button so I can get right to them instead of having to figure it out. And also, the fans suck. The fans are not good. I mean, they have 3 different settings, and even at the 3rd setting, you don't feel it much. And also, the speakers are not very good. The speakers, you're better off using your electronic device, whether you have an iPhone, a Samsung, or a tablet. Those speakers are probably going to be better than the ones that this machine has. Now, as far as the pros go, I like the build of the machine. It's all steel. It's also very stable. You have a very wide base at 74 inches long. You have the double rail right under the pedals, so it's going to give you a lot of support under the pedals, and then the adjustable feet that allow you to accommodate to any sort of uneven flooring. So it's very stable. It's got a 3-year warranty, very smooth. The connection between the pedals, the flywheel, and the handles, all those different joints, they glide very smoothly, so there's no jerkiness, and it's also very quiet. And the number one thing about an elliptical, it's going to kick your butt, but it's also low impact, so it's easy on the joints. This thing comes in at $1,700. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link below this video. That link is shreddeddad.com/Dolphin Elliptical. If you like the information in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments and questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest uploads. For more home gym equipment reviews and discounts, make sure you visit my website, shreddeddad.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.